I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into the video. People seem to be like, from watching YouTube and stuff like that, people seem to be more high-minded when they are very famous people. I don't know. It just seemed um, like when you are famous, it's like when it comes to worldly standards, it seems like people gravitate toward somebody that has like a big name, like a person that actually try to do right and really truly genuinely love their people. They get misjudged, they get misunderstood. Everybody consider them the just as the junkiest, nasty, as just worthless people ever. You see what I'm saying? It's like people look at, when you got a big name behind you, people tend to wanna, like, they wanna deal with people that's high-minded like them. It seems like when a person is in a lower state, they look down on the people that has a lower state of mentality. A lower state, when they're in a lower state, struggling as far as poverty, um, you know what I'm saying, liking and resources, you just at the bottom, they tend to view you differently. And most people ain't gonna subscribe to you because you're boring in those ways. But the only time people will subscribe to you, it seems like when you're involved in a bunch of fraud, when you're a fraud, when you scamming people, when you're doing all these different things. It's just a whole lot comes with that, being in that type of circle. It's a lot. It's a lot of drama, and it's a lot of confusion just that's going to come with it. You see what I'm saying? And the reason I'm bringing all this up, I saw a video on YouTube probably about 25 minutes ago, or over 25 minutes ago, when I went live. Just before I went live here, the individual person, now people are going to look up to their followers. Now, and the guy asked to join the live. He sent a request is to join the live, because there are certain apps you can actually go live, and you can actually, there's actually a button you can push to where you can be a guest in on their show, or whatever, on a live broadcast or whatever. But the person said, "Oh no, we don't do that around here." So I'm feeling like crushed. That crushed the shit out of me. Like, damn. Like, now I do get it. You got to be careful who you're dealing with, because you have a lot of people out there that don't have your best interest at heart. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people bring certain vibes and certain energies and stuff, and you got to be careful. But at the same time, a lot of people, I think, do it out of selfishness. Like, it seems like all of the who are people who are not selfish, who are in a lower state, small YouTubers, a YouTuber that don't have nothing but 2 and 3 subscribers, 4 subscribers, 20 subscribers, versus the person who has millions of subscribers. The one that has 20 subscribers, 30 subscribers, they look down on them. It's like they just look at them in a certain, like they're in the dust. I'm not gonna say like they're in the dust, but I'm gonna have to come back and break that word down. But I'm talking about as far as the level where you're at in your life, the stage where you are in your life. You see what I'm saying? It just seems like it's a lot when you famous physically, you have a big name and you're well known before the world. People tend to view you a bit different than you would a person who is not out, their name is not out there. You see what I'm saying? They look at them a little different. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To me, it's kind of sad because, I mean, not kind of, it is because I don't care how large and how famous somebody is, they still struggling with the same sin and problems as me. You see what I'm saying? They all got the same problem. It's no different. You know what I mean? It's no difference. They all having problems just like you. You know? And why the hell I'm falling asleep? I know I don't know. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk a little bit some more about it. To me, that is a sign that people. Now I don't know. I don't want to give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the person probably got to take time. That might be them saying, or maybe that might, because everybody do it different. That might be some people's way of saying, well, I don't really know you like that. I have to really get to know you. It's like if you're trying to date, if you no, I'm not going to even say that. If you're trying to choose a person to be a woman, trying to choose a guy to be her husband or whatever, of course she's supposed to take time to get to really know that person. Of course she's supposed to do that. You know, and maybe, and it's nothing wrong with that. That is the key. That's the key to being, you know what I mean, is for things working the way that they do. You see what I'm saying? So that's understandable. You have to really get to know people, you know. You know. So when I heard that, it's like the first thing going to my mind is that they have a whole bunch of subscribers, and I could be wrong, and they are high-minded because they on the shelf right now. But if you go into the people who are in the lower state, they don't seem to have that type of mindset. You can talk to them all day, every day. You know what I mean? But the people, yeah, I think I pretty much explained it, some of it. I'm going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit more, a little bit later on. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this here. I think if you're really genuine, if you're truly genuine, it's going to show. I think if you're not really truly genuine and you pretending, it's going to come out and it's going to show. I think that's how it works. Simple as that. All right. Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to come back in a part 2 and I'm going to talk on this some more. All right.